Guys, real talk. What are men here for?
What are men here for?
What do men make all that money for? What's it all for?
Red pill. What are men here for? Red pill.
Because they're not buying shoe and bag and concealer, are they? They're not spending their money on Charlotte Tilbury.
Red pill.
I want to talk about exploiting men. As a woman, being selfish when dating men is a radical act of rebellion to a patriarchal system that expects women to make ourselves available to men through overextending ourselves and making excuses for them and loving them despite their dysfunction.
See how ridiculous this sounds? Because of racism and white privilege, right? I need to treat all white men bad and treat them worse and treat all white women bad because it's going against the racist system. It's a rebellion against the racist system. No, you're just making the whole world a worse place. Okay, so Shadera has a YouTube channel where she talks about, okay, dating multiple men. Are straight women okay? Are straight women okay? What? We need to talk about married men. What? When do you ever need to talk about married men? Why? What do you have to, why? Red pill, come on. Red pill. So she has responded to me. She's responded to me. She said, go ahead and show me how ready you are to impress me. So she's got she's just got an auto response probably because, wow, flight to Nigeria, 10K gift, impress me, entice me, make me smile, reimburse 8 pleasers, get my attention, vanilla perfume, leopard print robe, corset, bruv. So the YouTube channel's not got that many, but she's got a she has got a Spotify deal. No freaking way. No way she's got a Spotify deal, bro. Oh, piss off.
I would love to read an...
Dropped like, what, 7 episodes? You know, and we got 234 ratings. Hold on a minute, guys. Look at this. They put a billboard in Piccadilly, all around Glasgow, Cardiff and Dublin, promoting this misandry. This is deeper than I thought. Look what they've done to Andrew Tate. As much as like I despise him now, you know, as much as what's happened to him is deserved, look what they're doing to the women who are like him. The female Andrew Tate, she gets a billboard. The female Andrew Tate gets a billboard. World, clown world. This is ridiculous, you know? I didn't think it was this bad. Like, misandry is just being pushed into the misandry is mainstream, you know? How have you got billboards with Spotify? Like, Spotify is showing their angle here with feminism. Like, this woman, literally, you've heard what she speaks about. It's disgusting. That slumflower, extreme feminist, deluded gal got a black man on a leash at a show full of white women. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so happy I've got a platform where I can bring more attention to this nonsense. This is misandry and this needs to be stopped immediately. And this is not even in response. This is not even a retaliation for, you lot banned Andrew Tate. I see what's wrong with Andrew Tate. This is ridiculous that this is being pushed into the mainstream. Spotify shouldn't be giving you money to talk about this shit and promote your misandry against men. This is misandry. You're not, she talks about men viewing women as objects. What, you're viewing men as nothing. Dogs. You view us as dogs. It's very white. The publishing industry is very white and middle class. This is an industry whose founding fathers owned slaves. The erasure of black women is nothing new at all in an industry that has historically generated its wealth and status through the oppression of black bodies. What is this? Hypocrite. Fucking hypocrite. Now I'm pissed off with that hypocrite. You have a black man on a leash at a show full of white women, and you have the nerve to talk about racism. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, you deluded, absolutely deluded men. I don't even care if you're mentally ill. You are deluded.
He wants to stand out and bump himself up to the top of my pile of men who want my attention.
Okay.
Not only will he spend £50 on a tribute fee.
Main character syndrome.
He will also buy me a gift.
Okay, why would I do that?
Yes. If a guy does that, then I am more likely to give him my attention because...
You're lost, woman.
He appears to be serious.
You're lost, woman. How does that mean I appear to be serious? I could be a serial because I've heard you say that that you think I'm serious if I buy you a gift and you're more likely to take me seriously. I could be a serial. I could buy you a gift and then I could. You get what I'm saying? Don't make sense.
There is no guarantee that his seriousness will last the full duration of however long we'll be in each other's lives, because you'll be so surprised at how unserious men are.
Probably not, because I used to be that type of guy at first. There was one girl I was talking to, and I'll tell you guys this L story I took because I was only 18 at the time. She liked this perfume. I went and bought this perfume for her. It cost like £70. I gave that to her on the first time I met her. I was taking her out all the time. I was spending a lot of money on her. And then I realized I don't like her. I realized, damn, this is useless. Why am I spending my money on this girl? She does nothing for me. I don't like her. She's annoying and dead. Just keeping it 100,000 with you. And that's why I stopped. And then I just stopped talking to her. And she was confused as to why I stopped talking to her and why I stopped acting how I was acting before. It's because men, we want reciprocation. We want something in return. Everybody wants something in return. You don't want to go to a job and not get paid because you're not getting anything in return for your time and your effort, are you? Simple as that. Reciprocation, all right? We're both human beings. Jesus Christ. Why is this so hard to understand?
A lot of men are impulsive and manic, right?
Men, okay. Jesus Christ, okay. A lot of men are impulsive and manic, yeah? We're impulsive. It's not helping that I'm just on a hype thing right now. It's like 4 a.m. I'm just like, I'm off no sleep. I'm just like, yeah, I'm active right now. I'm just like, But come on, what are you talking about, woman? What are you talking about? She's leng as well, man. She's leng. I don't know why you've, the hair's not for me. But I can tell you're beautiful, man. I can tell you're beautiful. I can tell you're beautiful, Chidera.
And it's that same impulse and mania.
Lose the nose ring, you're still beautiful. Nice, yeah, everything, man. Oh, 10 out of 10.
That drives their love bombing. I just think that men generally are love bombers because they know that that's the quickest way to get your attention. But if you're somebody who knows how to use that to your benefit, then you can sell men their own love bombing back to them.
No, the difference is simps who do the love bombing, because men who are actually worth something and who you'd actually consider being in a relationship with do not do love bombing, because we realize that love bombing is just simp behavior. It's simp behavior. Oh, I love you. Oh my God, I want to worship the ground that you walk on. Oh my God. Bruv, you're turned off, bro. You're going to dry up. You're going to dry up if you hear that. Come on, man. Serious. Let's get serious, man. We're not simps.
And that's what Trixin kind of does, basically, where...
What?
Recently... I've actually had 2 guys do this recently.
Go on.
And it's weird that they both did the same thing.
What did they do?
It's not weird because obviously I deserve that treatment, but it's just uncanny, like how it happened around.
You're not the main character, okay? You're not the main character. Take this self-importance off of yourself, okay? You're just a normal human being. You are beautiful, okay? You are very attractive. So I believe that men will do this for you, okay? But they're simps. They're not men who you want to be in a long-term relationship with, you know? Red pill, red pill, red pill. Come on. Red pill, you want to be with a man like me, a superior male, an alpha male. I'm an alpha male. I'm an alpha male. I'm an alpha, bro.
Similar time period. So both of these guys, one did it before the other. I think it was like a 2-week break in between. One guy,
what did
he spent the £50 on the introductory / initial tribute fee.
What the hell is this? What are you talking about? £50 introduction tribute fee. Do you want to be, do you want to be with a man who will pay an introduction fee? It's like, what? I'll be like, woman, are you on Spice? What are you talking about, bruv? Introduction
and then he bought
fee,
something off my wish list. And
wish list?
The same place where you have to spend the £50 on the tribute fee is the same place where you'll buy the gift, because that particular wish list is called Throne, Throne.
I hope you heal, woman.
And how Throne works, if you don't know, is if you used to listen to my podcast from before, you might have heard me mention Wish Tender. Wish Tender was shut down. It don't exist no more. Throne has taken Wish Tender's place. Throne is a wish list style website where people can send you money and send you gifts, and they won't have any of your personal details, including and especially your address. So this particular...
Is that Chop? Nah.
guy, he bought the £50 introductory / initial tribute fee, and he bought me a gift from my wish list. And I was like, who is this?
That made you go, who is this? That's all it takes. You can be bought. You are a prostitute. All right? You are a Is this female empowerment? You can be bought. Is she not hearing herself? You can be bought. So if I want to get with you, all I have to do is buy something off your wish list. Listen, hey, Dara Gary. Oof, she is beautiful, man. There we go, the sunflower. All right. Is that all I have to do? Damn, this woman's selling out shows. We have now sold out 2 dates at the Leicester Square Theatre. God damn, this woman's doing shows, man. She's serious. Serious, fam. Serious. Serious. God damn. But she's beautiful here. Look, here, stunning. Drop dead, you know? Drop dead, you know? Except the tattoos. I'm not a fan of tattoos. I think tattoos are a form of self-harming. Why do you think that? I always think people with tattoos have mental issues, especially people with more than one tattoo. I would never get a tattoo in my life. Whenever I ask someone, if I ask her, what does this tattoo mean? Why did you get it? She'll tell me some nonsense. And everybody who has a tattoo will tell me the same thing. So she is beautiful. I can't even focus on what I'm saying. But you know what I mean? So the way I see it, tattoos are painful. So you're just going through pain and you're just flexing your self-harming scar. You know, that's how I see it, fam. God damn, she's nice. Oh my Lord. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Golly. Golly. I believe that men are definitely sending this woman money. I want to send her some money. I want to send her some money, but I won't. I mean, hey, you know what? I want to send you £10,000 to go on a date with me.
Funny enough with that guy, the conversation didn't last that long with him.
I believe her.
My favourite thing is when men send me money and ghost. I'm like, do you know what? Fair play. Sending me money and leaving me alone to spend it. Thank you. Thank you. Because I don't even want to hear your waffle anyway. This particular guy, he sent me money. He sent me a gift. The gift arrived. I've been using that gift. I love it. And I think he also bought me a ticket to the kink event I normally go to. And he just dropped off communication. Probably because he has a whole family, married. You know how it is. Like, most of these men, they got entire lives that they're involved in, and that's fine. I don't care, because I don't want to date any of these men. I just want them to make themselves useful to me. That's it. The best thing you can do as a man for a woman is to just make yourself useful to her, and don't ask for more than you should be asking for. Simple. So this one sent me money, sent me a gift, ghosted. Great. 2 weeks later, this guy sent me money, the £50 tribute, bought me a gift. I think this one got me a perfume as well. Both of them got me a perfume. This one, he got me a perfume that I've been wanting for ages.
Damn, that's what I did. I got a girl a perfume. Hey, I did it. Hey, you know,
Mind you.
I'll be real though. If I'm giving you a whole bunch of teeth. Oh, that's the flaw. That's the flaw. Your teeth. She ain't got good teeth. That's the only thing. The teeth. That's why she's not smiling in any of the pictures. You see it? You see, we catch on to these things, bro. That's why she's not smiling in any of the pictures. You can't see her teeth because she's not got good teeth.
And
just get why haven't you got your teeth done though? You can get your teeth done with the money that these men are sending, you know? Like, go get your teeth done. They don't or go get braces or something like that. It's not that difficult. It's not that expensive either.
Since then, he's been sending me money, but like, it's like he's the one that suggested sending me money. I've not come and asked him, you need to send me this. Like, one time I was minding my business, and out of nowhere he messaged me and he was like, good evening, goddess. Is there anything I can do to make your life easier? Do you need me to, like, buy you some Uber vouchers or like...
This woman is a dominate. She's a dominatrix. It's clear she's a dominatrix. But for me, you're not going to be no dominatrix.
Like, what do you need? And I was like, actually, yes, you can buy me an Uber voucher. Nothing less than £50. Anytime someone's buying me a voucher for anything, I always look at what the minimum is, like because you know how vouchers can start from £25, £50, £100, £200. I'll look at the minimum and I'll be like, £25 is not useful to me as a voucher. £50 will do as a minimum.
Who does this woman think she is, bro? Bro, my Amigos order is like what? £12 max, sometimes £14. £25. If you gave me a £25 voucher for Uber Eats, that's 2 Amigos orders. That's more than, I don't need £50.
But £50 is not enough. So what I always say is nothing less than £50, because I'm expecting that you go above and beyond £50 and you buy a £100 voucher. And that's what he did. He sent me an Uber voucher of £100.
Hey.
I think he sent me two. So he sent me an Uber voucher of £100. And then it was either the same day or the next day, he sent me £100 on my Revolut. And I can't even remember why he sent me the £100 on Revolut.
Because you're a goddess.
There was something that happened.
Oh, she got tattoos on her hands as well, man. Too many tattoos. Why? Why would you do that to your skin, man? Why?
And then he just asked
I swear down there, the feminists who are actually super attractive, like if she didn't have tattoos, none of these nose rings shit, had good teeth, you know, I've seen pictures of her with her natural hair. It's easy, she's a 9, 10, easy. Like without even trying, she's a 9, 10, easy. But I find the attractive feminists have to try and make themselves less. They try and make themselves less attractive to men because they hate men. So she's not ugly, you know, but she's just, to men, she's much less attractive, you know. Like as men, we're not really a fan of hair like that, you know. Women know that, you know. Like this is lesbian hair she's got, you know, which is not a problem, but it's done to make themselves less attractive to men because they hate men.
If he could send me something. And then what happened was, that same guy I'm talking about, he sent me £100 on Revolut. Revolut is like Monzo. It's just like a bank account.
Revolut's like, we all know what the fuck Revolut is. You ain't got to tell me what Revolut is, all right? Send me your Revolut.
He forgot, I think, he said to me, sent. And he was referring to the Uber gift card that he sent me. He just wrote sent. And I was like, you don't say sent to me. You say sent, goddess.
Okay. All
this
right.
was all via like message.
All right.
And he was like, I'm so sorry, goddess. I'm so sorry. Like he was profusely apologizing.
You're a dominatrix. Like, she's a dominatrix, bruv.
You're going to need to suggest some ways you can make it up to me.
Nah, this channel's how am I only discovering this now? How this channel's underrated. This channel's gold. How could you watch this and not laugh? Like, you're laughing. We're not laughing with you. We're laughing at you, you know? Oh man, listen, I gave her a 9, but those teeth, fam, nah, not good teeth.
And then he was like,
they're not straight.
How about we create a system where anytime I
My teeth are straight, you can't see
offend you, then you can penalize me financially or something like that. And I was just like, this particular offense is going to cost you £50.
Oh, you see as well, I don't think she's got her nails done as well. She wouldn't do. She wouldn't have her nails done.
And he sent me £50
oh, she
on my
does.
Revolut.
Sure. Oh, she does. No, she does. I don't know. Fam.
As he should.
Oh, guys, I woke up with the woman who slept at my house last night. And when I woke up to some liquids. I woke up to some succulent feeling between my legs, you know? And she was giving me head, as she should. So the other weekend, I had a woman sleep at my house. You know, I have a lot of women stay by mine, you know, because celibacy is not something I can do, all right? And when I woke up, there were no dishes in the sink, as she should. Oh, wow, you know, I had a pile of dirty laundry next to my washing machine a few months ago, you know, and this woman who regularly comes to my house for some piping, yeah, she started putting on the load for me, and then when it was done, she took it out, put it into the dryer, and she ironed all my clothes for me. And then she left after giving me head. I didn't give her any dick. As she should.
Man.
Well, you are.
When no.
You're not.
He's the one that's been suggesting how he can make himself useful to me. And he got himself in.
Oh my God. Okay. You know, I need to address this one because this woman in her Oxford debate, which I saw a clip of, yeah, she was preaching about how men have no problem taking advantage of women's sexual vulnerability. Yeah. You have no problem taking advantage of men who are at the lowest point they could ever be in their lives. You have no, and money is the one thing that could lift them out of that, you know, but you have no problem taking it from them. So you're adding to the problem. It's the same thing, right? You're not a better person just because you're a woman, okay? You're not. I wouldn't say you're worse than the male side of it, but you're both just as bad as each other, okay? You're no different. You're a terrible person. And she doesn't realize it, you know, because she's deep in the feminist matrix, but she's a horrible person, you know? One of them girls, and she wonders why men treat her like that, because you're one of them girls, you've got the looks, okay? I'm sure on a better day, like, she's got the looks, she's certainly got the looks, but you've got the personality of somebody who you will see once, get what you want, and never ever see ever again in your life. And why is that? It's because you're not accountable to yourself. You've got main character syndrome, all right? Look at how you're speaking. Why would anybody want to take you seriously? Why would a man want to love you properly? Why would a man want to do that to you, to someone so entitled? One thing men hate is entitlement. You know, why is chivalry dead? Because if I see a woman struggling with something, I'm always going to take it out of her hands and help her regardless, you know, anytime, I don't give a damn, you know, it's just normal. When I was living in an apartment block here, all right, and the lift was broken, okay, now this woman, she had a bunch of bags, all right, and she lived on the same floor as me, okay. When I came in at the same time as her, I took the bags off of her and I took them up the stairs without even thinking about it. And she was so grateful. And she was like, thank you so much, you know? Because she's a grown woman, mainly. But I didn't get nothing out of that, you know? That's me being chivalrous. Now, if I were to do that for her and she was to say, yeah, as you should be a man. This should be I'll be like, yo, I'll take the groceries back downstairs and say, if that's the case, you can do it yourself. If you think that's what a man is, you can do it yourself. Because I'm not a man if you think, as a man, I have to do that. You know what I mean? It's the entitlement. We hate entitlement.
In that position. Sorry, if a man is profusely apologizing, he's going to need to show how profuse that sorry is in cash. And so this one did. Now, why I believe in exploiting and indulging in a man's financial ability is because what else is the man there for?
You're a colonizer. You know, that's what colonizers did to our countries. You know, they exploited us. They exploited our resources and gave us nothing. That's what you're doing. You're a colonizer. You're exploiting men and giving them nothing in return. And I guarantee you her stance on that, I don't think she's pro-black, actually. I don't know.
Guys, real talk. What are men here for?
What are men here for?
What do men make all that money for? What's it all for?
Red pill. What are men here for? Red pill.
Because they're not buying shoe and bag and concealer, are they? And I'm talking about straight men who date women. They're not spending their money on Charlotte Tilbury.
Red pill. And
fucking one size setting spray, are they? No, they're not. So what are they doing with all that money then?
Bro, this shit could radicalize you, bro. This shit's making me want to go back to the dark side, fam. What are men useful for? What are women useful for? It's the same thing. Can you not hear it? What are women useful for? All you need them for is sex. You have sex with them, they're not useful for anything else. No. What are men good for? Men are only good for providing. They're only good for their money. Take that money, do what you want with it, and don't think about the other person at all because they're not a human being. You don't view them as human beings. That's how deep in this movement you are. You don't view them as human beings. And they don't see that. They're so blind. They're so blind to it. Like, this is outrageous. People watch this shit. Oh my goodness, fam. Goodness gracious me, bruv.
You should just give your money to women and call it a day. Yeah? Your money is better in my hands. You should be giving your money to women, especially because we are socio-economically disadvantaged because of you lot anyway. So give your money to women and shut the up. Immediately. I don't want to hear Pim. Shh. I don't even want to hear your annoying voice. Just keep quiet and send. Shut up.
Yo.
Shh. All I want to see from you is sent, goddess. That's all. Okay?
Yeah, that's all. We're not human beings. We don't want anything in return. We just need to give to you because you're special. Main character syndrome. This is mental illness. Guys, this is mental illness.
I don't give a fuck about having sex with you.
And she's 29.
I don't give a fuck about
who would want to have sex with you?
Taking me on a fancy date.
Who would want to have sex with you after hearing how you speak? Who would want to? I would listen. I think she's beautiful, but I wouldn't want to sleep with her after hearing how she speaks. She's gone from a 9. The teeth brought her down to a 8, 7.5. Now she's a -50.
Every man has his role in the workforce, and this is a key cornerstone element to this conversation of exploiting men.
Oh my God.
You need to create a workforce. I don't believe in dating just one man. I don't understand that. I've never understood that. I feel like that just breeds a scarcity mindset.
Nah.
I feel like you always need to...
Scarcity mindset. Abundance mindset. Oh my God, bruv. Look, listen. This is what, again, if you don't believe in dating one man because you believe that results in a scarcity mindset, that means you are dating men who you do not value or respect. Because if you're with somebody who you see their value in and respect, you are going to realize that they are actually scarce because you see the value in them. You're dealing with worthless men. It's not a flex, bruv.
To have a man, at least one other man, who, when your main guy is acting up because he's gotten too comfortable and carried away,
Nah, this is crazy.
You can redirect your attention to the other guy.
Nah, this is mad. This is like a mirror. It's like a mirror. It's like the red pill's holding up a mirror. It's the same thing. No way.
Is also useful to you in some way. Your guy who is a backup/filler.
Oh.
Because remember, the backup/filler position is a revolving position, meaning that for a while, the same guy who is the backup/filler can become the main. But the main can end up becoming the filler again. Because in this workforce, it's all about rotating the roles, right? Because this is a working environment that's fast-paced.
Oh,
so you need to wear multiple hats as an employee.
It's fast-paced, so he's in, just taking bare dicks, innit? Yeah, it's fast-paced, innit?
And it's always important to try to work towards being Star Employee of the Month, because Star Employee of the Month usually gets the most benefits. They normally get the girlfriend experience. But should Star Employee of the Month decide to take his foot off the gas, he'll be relegated to a more junior/entry level role.
You see, guys. All right, so guys, let's say you've got... All right, guys, you need at least 3 to 5 women in your roster rotation, okay? Because women are very unreliable and they're worthless, okay? They're worthless creatures, all right? They bring no value to their lives. All they're good for is sex. And that's all you want out of them. And that's all you can get out of them, okay? When one starts acting up, you relegate her, okay? She stops getting certain benefits. She's not the girlfriend. She doesn't get girlfriend treatment anymore. She doesn't get to go out on dates with you. You know, she doesn't get to text you every single day, you know, or you sleep with her different. That's another way. You sleep with her different, you know? If she's acting up and she's done something you don't like, you know what you do? You sleep with her different because that will affect her mentally because, you know, women are more emotional. It's the same crap, guys. It's the same shit. This is gold, fam. This is gold. This is gold.
So he might have to be doing the coffee run. He might have to be doing your vintage parcels.
No.
He's not getting no snogs and hugs anymore. No, he's not, because he's relegated himself down to the entry-level role. No. For the more senior roles that involve snogs and kisses and hugs and the girlfriend experience, if you will, that's a role that you really have to be promoted to.
Oh, okay.
And when it comes to promotion, it takes time. The boss... will have to monitor you for quite a while.
Yeah, of course.
And there will have to be key performance indicators.
Yeah.
That display the outcome of your hard work and how this reflects well in the company.
Yes, goddess. Yes, goddess.
So,
I want to invest in your company. Can I buy stocks in your company? I'm sure your company's publicly traded. I'm sure anyone can invest in it. You know, it's definitely not a private company. Because anyone can just go buy stock in there.
When it comes to having men who you are using, make sure you know why you're using them.
Yeah.
One man cannot be everything for you.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. One woman cannot be everything for you. You know, one woman is never enough. Never enough. Okay. You need more women. Because if this woman starts acting up, you can replace her quickly. You know, because we only deal with replaceable people. You know, we don't deal with people we actually respect and value. You know, we have to be able to replace them because we don't value them anyway.
Meaning, there are guys who will be on the workforce /roster, and their job is to just take pictures for you because they've got a
Oh, yeah.
nice camera
Oh, yeah.
and they take pictures really well.
Oh, yeah. She can suck dick on Thursdays. She can suck dick on Mondays. She can eat my ass on Friday. Yeah.
You don't need them to buy you anything. You don't need them to do anything more than just taking pictures for you.
Oh, yeah. Forget that. You know, she can come and clean my house on the weekends, you know, because I don't want to do that. Or this one can change my bed sheet. Yeah. This one can make sure my camera's good. She can make sure my stuff's charged. Oh, and you know, Sally, yes, you know what she can do? She can fold all my clothes for me and she can iron them as well. And, you know, and she can, she can wash them. She can do it all, you know?
Good. There are other guys on the roster/workforce who they get freebies.
Oh.
Because maybe that particular guy is influential,
Okay.
well networked, or somewhat connected.
Yeah, you know, you see that girl that I'm sleeping with, who's her dad is actually the executive of Sony. You know, so for her, I'm gonna always text her every day because I'm actually doing my degree, and once I graduate, I actually need a job at Sony so I can get into their graduate scheme, and her dad will put in a good word for me. Yeah. Guys, same shit, different toilet. Same shit, different toilet.
In the company he works at, and as a result, he gets gifted loads of items and he gives some of them to you. It could be that those items are essentials that play a useful role in your life. You're not giving him any access to your body for that. He gets to enjoy the privilege
This is gold.
of being the one that gives you those freebies.
This is gold.
Because they are freebies that he received for free, you do not project any value onto those items because he didn't pay for them. So he's not sacrificing anything to give you those things.
No.
Another guy on the workforce/roster could actually be a guy who gives you money.
Yeah.
Because he's got a lot of it to give.
Okay.
And he likes giving it to you and you like receiving it from him.
Of course you do.
You always have a scenario
I know you like to receive.
that involves him needing to help you. And you do not give him anything in return other than a thank you, a well done, or if you're feeling real nasty, a good boy.
Oh.
He gets to hear you say good boy when he sends you cash, because that's worth the pursuit of sending you cash. Him hearing you say good boy.
Oh, yeah.
Well done him. If he continues that good behavior,
This woman is just talking on hypothetical situations. And she's just making this stuff up in her head, going over and over and over and over and over and over. Bro. She's just going, yeah, this, that, yeah, and then he's going to do this. He works at a big company and he gets free gifts. And if he gives you a free gift, you don't give him sex because he didn't actually spend any money on that gift. And like, what are you getting?
he might be promoted to star employee of the month. So I'm saying all this to say, diversify the roles you give the men in your life so that you're not attached to just one man.
Exactly.
The biggest mistake that I see women making is they're attaching themselves to just one man.
Oh, yeah.
And because they're not talking to anyone else, they're so caught up in how that man behaves and how it affects them. And so if that man decides to go quiet on them for 2 days, that woman is upset for all of that 2 days.
Oh, yeah. You come
When
on.
it's like,
You know, you don't want to be upset about the person who you actually love and value and respect, you know, acting different, you know. It's not the fact that you think you don't want to get upset that something might be wrong with your partner, you know. That's crazy, isn't it? You don't want to be upset about that, do you? That's why you have that's why you have 4, that's why you have 5, bro. Why would you keep 1?
you could be talking to someone else, or
Exactly.
you could be indulging in your hobby.
Oh, yeah.
Women need,
You know, while your partner, a person you're meant to love, care about, and respect is going through something, forget their feelings. Don't ask them how they are. Go find someone else or indulge in one of your hobbies and focus on yourself because you deserve it, you know?
to have hobbies because it makes the process of exploiting men a lot easier.
Way
Yes.
easier. Go to
Yes,
the gym.
it does.
Go to the gym.
And I'm being very specific in using the
pill.
phrase exploiting men because this is radical. Men exploit women every day. Men exploit women's desire to be in relationships. Men
Oh no.
exploit women's desire to be married.
Oh no. Well, that's. I mean, that last line's true. That last line yeah, it's true. I'll give her that. She said that's the first thing that's not non. That's the first thing of. That's the first true statement she's made in a long time. In a long time.
Men exploit women's desire to have children.
Oh, is that so?
And how men exploit those desires is those men will present themselves as wanting the same thing too. So usually
What happens in this situation before you say it is a man will want the same thing. He usually does want the same thing. Usually when you get, you're 29. So usually when you get to these later years in your late 20s, you do kind of want the same things. I want stability. I want a family. I want kids. I want this. You do kind of start to want the same things. However, once he gets to know you, he realizes that he does not want those things with you. With you. Okay? He still wants those things, just not with you. That's the difference. With you.
a man will do is if he knows that you really, really want to be in a relationship, he too suddenly, somehow, conveniently, really, really wants to be in a relationship. And he will tell you whatever he believes you need and want to hear pertaining to relationship themed love bombing. He might even act like he's ready to take things to the next level with you, but he'll make sure that he's had the sex he wants to have with you. And when he recognizes that, okay, I've had sex with her, I kind of got what I wanted, he will drop his pace and either ghost you or gaslight you into believing that he never said he wanted a relationship.
Oh my God, this is the common because she's such a horrible person, all right? I not say earlier, she's the type of person, you'll get what you want from her. Well, that's what they think we want, but they might want more. You'll get the sex from her, realizes how terrible of a person she is, and he will run. For a man to block you, ghost you, all this shit, you have to be terrible. I don't think I've ever blocked a woman in my life, No, I blocked 2 women in my life. I blocked 2, and they were horrible people. Like, that's it. Like, because that's how she is, and she enters relationships with malicious intentions and bad mind. That's what she attracts. She attracts that energy. Not necessarily she attracts those people, but she attracts that energy. So she might attract somebody who actually just wants that. Or what she'll do is, because of how terrible she is, she'll find a man who actually isn't like that. But because that's how she is, the way she acts, the man will see her, and that he will end up doing that same thing to her because he realizes how terrible she is, if that makes any sense,
He was just seeing where things go. Funny how seeing where things go means him seeing your pussy. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Well, I mean, we're not living in traditional times anymore, and if you're on Instagram, if you're not a virgin, and if you're on Instagram with half naked pictures, I would assume that we're going to sleep with each other. No? Why do you not want that? Is that not why we're talking? Because you find me attractive? Sex is a two-way thing. We both enjoy it, right? If you like me, you're going to enjoy it, right? Why would you have sex with somebody who you don't like? Because then you're not going to enjoy it, right? As a woman, right? Fucking hell.
Or the men who play into women's
This is gold.
desperate desire to be married. They will exploit your desperation if you allow.
Well, if somebody's desperate to get married, they're usually somebody who you wouldn't want to marry. Because if you're desperate to get married, what's gone wrong in your life? First of all, why do you want to get married so bad? Why do you need a man to take care? Why do you need saving? That's essentially what it is, because marriage is saving. Marriage is a form of saving you if you're desperate for it. Why do you want to be saved? Why haven't you been married before? Why didn't you find somebody else before? Women who try and rush relationships is a big red flag, and it pushes a lot of men with sense away, simply because we know that something's up. It's like, okay, you're moving too fast. Why are you pushing for this relationship? Then you'll eventually see it. The mask always comes off. You see why they're in that situation. You always see why. When people talk, especially with women, I notice this with women a lot. When women say, this is going on, I can't do this, and this is going wrong for me and that. A lot of the time with women, you'll see instantly, like, usually within the first, 5-10 minutes of a woman telling me her problems, I will instantly know exactly why you're going through those problems. But women don't want to hear the solution to those problems, or women who are not accountable to themselves, which is, I'm sorry, the vast majority that I've dealt with. They do not they do not want to hear what they need to hear. They don't want to take accountability for themselves and actually fix these situations. So it's very, and a lot of men are like that as well these days, you know. A lot of men like that. But I stay away from men like that, bro. Like, they ain't seeing no guys like that in my circle, bro.
Allow them to. So how do men exploit your desperation to be married? Well,
Let's hear this.
they will tell you that they are looking to settle down.
Well, they are.
They might even put it in their dating app bios. Looking to settle down. Looking to find the one.
Well, a lot of times they are.
My
just not with
parents
you.
deserve to see me introduce them to a beautiful girl. Could that be you?
It's main character syndrome. She thinks that she is the one. You're just not her. You just weren't her for them.
And so when they keep on harping on about marriage and settling down and being ready to take things to the next stage,
No way.
they know that that's what you really want because you told them that that's what you really want. And because they know how bad you want it, they will use that as a bargaining tool, and they will definitely make sure that they sleep with you because they know that through them telling you that they really want to marry you one day, that's going to make you feel closer to them. And you might even start barebacking this guy because we're going to get married anyway at some point. I know he's going to propose at some point. And there you have it. Once he's gotten what he wanted from you and his desire is satiated, the detachment process begins. You start to notice, you feel stupid, you feel duped, you feel tricked, you feel exploited.
No, it's because he doesn't like you. Once you have sex with a woman, that gives you once you sleep with a woman, okay, that gives you another perspective of who they are. It lets you get a deeper look into who they actually are. Quite literally a deeper look into who they are. And a lot of the times after, that's enough for the man. That's why we call it nut clarity, you know, because a lot of times after that, as a man, you realize, she is so far from the one. She's like she's like the freaking thousandth, you know. She's not the one. All right, we still got a long way to go, you know. There's no malicious intention, like this idea that men are out here trying to, I mean, there are the men who do that, but they're the men on the other side of the spectrum, the men's side of this spectrum that want to do that. But I promise you, most normal men, there's been a few times where I've gone out with a woman, ended up sleeping with her, and things have not worked out after because I've realized that me and this person are not going to be compatible, and they've been upset. But I've learned to be more direct. I used to be not afraid, but I used to be more hesitant to leave situations with women because I used to think, oh, they're going to feel like this and that, and I don't want to be bad in this. But I've realized it just needs to be done because I'm not going to, if I know you're not the one, we're not compatible, I don't want to be with you long term, and you are holding me back. You're not doing anything to really push me forward, even though I'm going to do my best to try and push you forward. This isn't going to work. Let's dead this. And I've just got better at deading relationships with women, like in recently. I've really got better at it.
Because he was definitely.
But there's a lot of men who don't do it because they want to be nice, you know? Like as a man, when you know you're done with a woman, the hard part is ending it. The hard part is getting out of it. You know, that's the hard part.
Exploiting your desire to be married. He noticed that you were desperate and he exploited that desperation. Men do not feel bad about doing that. I see men do the same thing with women who want children. They will exploit your desire to have kids by telling you that they really want kids too.
But then they don't.
They might even go as far as barebacking you, because obviously that's the way that you get pregnant.
Is it?
The whole time they're barebacking you because they want to enjoy the feeling of a raw, grippy pussy. And when they've gotten what they wanted from you, they start to either ghost or, even worse, they might have even gotten you pregnant and then they ghost.
Yeah, well, those are idiots, you know, men who have unprotected, like, you know, men who do things like that with the risk of getting pregnant with a woman they know, like, you're just an idiot, you know? I always tell guys, man, straight away, like, I'm the first one in Boots when I make that mistake, bro. I'm the first one in Boots on the high street, bro. I'm in Boots every other week.
And you're left feeling exploited because they noticed your desperation and they took advantage of it.
And see, this is the problem, man, because if you, instead of, you place the blame on them instead of yourself. You don't sit back and reflect, like, okay, in that situation, what did I do for him to make him want to stay? But I'm me. I'm the main character. I'm a queen. What are you talking? No. What did you do to actually make him want to have kids with you? What did you do to show him that, yo, you are actually someone he should have kids with, who's worthy of being the mother of his kids? And I don't use the word worthy in a way of like, oh, but what, you know what I mean? But what did you do? And the answer is they didn't even think about it. That didn't even cross their mind. When you ask them that, they'll be like confused. It's like they don't even think about it, and they're surprised. It's accountability.
So I say all this to say, men don't feel bad about exploiting women for their desperation to be in a relationship, to be married, to have children. So I don't feel bad about exploiting men for their money when I know what they want from me is sex, and they think that if they pretend to be a version of themselves that will make me more likely to quite literally open up to them, then they're going to get what they want from me.
They're not
when
pretending
actually
a lot of the time.
we're both playing the game, and I never get tired of this game. People often ask, don't you get tired? Don't you get tired of playing games with men? No, I don't. Because to play this game as a woman, it actually requires less effort than it would require to be sincere and honest. The women who are sincere and honest are the ones who are actually tired. I'm actually not tired, because to play this game, the majority of your game playing is you just being silent. The majority of your game playing is letting men show you who they are.
Woman, you're 29. You're 29, all right? That's where you're going to see the difference now, right? You're 29. A lot of your friends are going to have kids. They're going to be getting married. You're going to see their lives progressing. And then you're going to realize your life has not changed. You're going to realize that you were left behind. Nobody wants to be alone when they're older, and you're going to realize you were left behind. You're going to realize that, and it's going to be too late when you realize that, because the way you're living is not healthy, you know? It's not good. But who am I? I'm the London
and
scammer.
You act accordingly. The majority of your game playing is getting men to do things for you and seeing if you like how they've done it. Seeing if you are witnessing a man who keeps to his word. Majority of the game playing is sitting back and watching men do what they said they were going to do. That's it. People think that playing the game...
Oh yeah, women, man. Women, they love that. You know, they love that. Like, this is why you have to be so careful what you can tell when a woman just wants something out of you as well, like with how they react to these things. Like, oh, I remember I was in where was I? I was in LA. I was in LA and I was with this thing in LA, yeah. And I mentioned the idea of us going out to eat in Rodeo. That's all she was freaking talking about. Oh, we're gonna go out to eat. So we're gonna go to this steakhouse or something in Rodeo. Or so we're gonna eat there though. And the whole time I'm just high and I'm just like, yo, I just wanna have some Sonics. I just wanna order Sonics, you know? I'm not feeling to go out and eat a steak and this, and then she just wanted to go out so bad. And I eventually just dropped her there and made her get a takeout. Drove to Sonics, drove back to the hotel. And she was not happy. But I tell that story because women, like, they will they remember shit that you say. If it's something that they want, they will remember it. So you can't and then this is how a lot of guys will get manipulated and trapped into doing things they don't really want to do. Don't tell women you're gonna do something if you don't really want to do that for them. Just don't be direct with them because you can't be direct. Just come up with some other excuse. Oh, I'm banned from that restaurant. Oh, now there's some guys trying to kill me there. You know, that's what guys do because it's easier than saying I don't really want to eat with you there.
Getting back with men means you have...
Why don't you want to eat with me there? Are you ashamed of seeing me? Are you this? No, I really want to. It's a whole can of worm emotions you're going to have to deal with, bruv.
To constantly be, need to anticipate his next move. Lack of sleep. Never at peace. What's he saying to another girl? No. Playing the game means chilling out and talking to other people.
Bad partner.
Playing the game means chilling out and having hobbies. Playing the game means not throwing yourself into being invested in a guy because he told you he likes you. That's your part of playing the game.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So when it comes to exploiting men, I'm no stranger to that. I love it. I love when a man sends me money and leaves me alone. I also love when a man sends me money and from him sending me money, he's falling deeper and deeper in love with me because he is becoming more and more invested in me. And a man is not going to walk away from his investment that quickly. That's
sociopathic. Oh, she got it to the T there. She nailed it there. That's the thing. We won't walk away from our investment that easily. That's the thing that keeps a lot of men in relationships because we invest so much. We invest so much. and we just like, oh, I'm actually just gonna walk away and leave this. You know that she's got it spot on there. She's not wrong about that.
This is why I strongly believe in making sure men make themselves useful to you. And I really do think that as a woman, being selfish when dating men is a radical act of rebellion to a patriarchal system that expects women to make ourselves available to men through overextending ourselves and making excuses for them and loving them despite their dysfunction.
See how ridiculous this sounds because of racism and white privilege, right? I need to treat all white men bad and treat them worse and treat all white women bad because it's going against the racist system. It's a rebellion against the racist system. No, you're just making the whole world a worse place. You see how stupid that? It's the same logic. It's so stupid. It's dumb. It's autistic. All right, it's autistic. It's stupid, bruv. It's dumb.
That does not.
Well, I'm autistic. I don't know why. You know that Kodak Black song. I go stupid on a nigga like I'm autistic. You know that just came to my mind. But you know you get what I'm saying. It's not autistic. It's the R word. It's dumb.
Not fly around here. My form of feminism is spending men's money and not feeling bad about it, given that women are socioeconomically disadvantaged because of a system that men not only created but choose to reinforce daily, despite them seeing the effects it has on women.
And people want these people in power. You know, I swear to God, yeah, if someone like this was prime minister, boy, I'm joining the resistance.
When I'm spending men's money, it feels good. It arouses me to spend men's money and not give them anything. I'm being serious, guys. That's why I chose to be a dominatrix, because
I knew it.
It makes sense that if I'm someone who enjoys receiving money from men, if I'm someone who enjoys receiving gifts, gestures, acts of service from men without me being in any kind of commitment with them or relationship, I might as well be a dominatrix. I'm not a relationship kind of woman. I'm not looking for a partner. I don't care about being married. I'm not interested in having children. I am quite literally
useless. That's the best way to put it. Useless. Contributing nothing to the world. Useless. And no, that's not because you're a woman. It's because you literally have no interest in doing anything. All you want to do is take, and you don't want to give anything. People like this are useless. That is the correct word. Useless. No use.
The Bachelorette. I love my life. Like, I'm having so much fun.
Someone who loves their life. Do you really say, I love my life? Oh, I love my life. In that context, somebody loves, I do love my life right now. But would I just say, oh, I love my life. Oh, I love my life. I love my life. I think it's cope. I think you're trying to convince yourself you love your life. Honestly, I don't think you can love your life if you think like this.
The most fun I've had with men than I've ever had in my life, because I've changed my definition of what fun is. Initially, in the earlier portion of my 20s, in my heyday of my youth, my version of having fun with men was them being in relationships with me and doing all that couples stuff that felt like it was going nowhere, but at least I had someone to say that was my boyfriend.
Yeah, that's a problem with you. Why are you you weren't chasing anything real, were you?
Now, my version of having fun with men is...
All right, guys, I think that's enough now. All right, this has gone on way longer than I thought it would. All right, I was just so shocked by what I was hearing. Like I just couldn't stop. What, red pill. You got to take the red pill every so often. You got to take the red pill, guys. Come on, look at this. I want you guys to prove the progress, though. I'm actually, fam. You know, still a bit of belly there, still a bit, but fam. Man has been putting in that work in the gym, bruv. You know what I mean? Obviously, man got injured. My knee is injured. So I can't run my half marathon in December, which is so annoying. But I've still been hitting the gym, man. Come on, man. Someone in the last comments in my last video said I'm fat. Listen, I'm far from fat. I get bitches. But anyway, guys, Chidare, I think that's her name. Listen, this is like, this is some quality ass content, bruv. I'll be real. This is some like mad content, bruv. And I say bruv because Castillo followed me, bruv. Big up Castillo. Castillo gave me a follow on Twitter, bruv. Castillo likes what I have to say about the music industry, bruv. Probably gonna drop a music industry video tomorrow. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this type of content. I don't know. I could react to all of these videos because this was funny. I'm probably gonna start reacting to these on stream because this was freaking hilarious, bruv. Like, is this woman serious? I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. In a bit, and peace.